2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure. Yes,
likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Getting ready to play their third. And a par putt awaits him. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly down waist area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. This one from about 160 yards out.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
This has a real chance.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
It looks like he pushed that one. An opportunity to make a par here. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. This sand shot awaits.
Pretty good shot there.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This is their look at birdie.
It's tracking. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Now 4 back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. And he's safely on the green.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. Just 10 feet to the cup here. That's frustrating. Putting for bogey. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a ripper.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here and try and make a birdie. That's not what they hoped for, I'm definite about that. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. I think he's pulled this one. Par putt coming up here. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bump. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
That was a narrow miss.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, well played.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
You see that one just drip back on the flag? Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 10th hole.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Was on a good line. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. Putting for bogey here.
Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. England has had a wonderful era of golf. You think of Justin Rose, Paul Casey, Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood. You could go through the lot, but of the most recent players, Tommy Fleetwood seems to have carried a lot of the excitement.
Luke, I met this young man in 2012 on the European Tour, and I was immediately entranced with his golf swing. Now, this is way before the flowing golden locks, which we love today. But this kid has had game for a very long time. It's wonderful to see him come into his own over the last few years. And when his game is in full flow, he's going to be hard to beat each and every week. He just, I think, sometimes lacks the confidence. But I tell you what, if he could take the confidence I have in him and just put it in there, he'd never lose. He would never lose. Yes, I have a man crush on him. Everybody knows that. But seriously, this kid is that good week in and week out. I can't say enough good things about him. He's such a wonderful soul. Love him to tears.
Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Well, I'm playing this one from around. We need this one to bounce right. Not a bad play, that one.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Now, this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. It's like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Okay, time to return to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Steady on. 15 feet to the cup.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. That's not the shot he was hoping for.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Needs this to kick a bit left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit.
A par putt on the table. Yeah, you'll take that. Tommy Fleetwood playing nicely this week. He finds himself alone on top.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here. Must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. 16 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one. That wasn't your best effort, was it? And this putt coming up for his par.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly.
Yep, well done. Sitting at 5 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Ooh, back there, horsey. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
Not the result they were after there.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke lead. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well struck.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
That's some good golf right there. 13 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. Not a bad line, this. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.